Hello everyone, it's Simon here with a quick review of Penguin Wars. Penguin Wars is a remake of a very old game from the 80s that has now been ported to PS4 and Nintendo Switch. This is the PS4 version you see on your screen, which is currently available in the Hong Kong store, but not necessarily anywhere else yet. It will be coming to Japan and then it will be coming west. There's no specific dates for that yet, although it might be soon, I don't know. But this is Dodgeball with penguins. What more do you want? Essentially, you can have between 1 and 4 players playing locally. There's no online, but you don't really need it because it's one of those quick fire games that you're all busy shouting at each other at. It's pure arcade gaming distilled down to a fine gameplay mechanic. You're essentially throwing the balls, and there's 10 on the pitch at once, at your penguin opponents. They will be doing the same back to you though, and the beauty of how Penguin Wars evolves is that I think there's 32 different courts and like setups of rules, and so one might have just all normal balls and you've got to like hit the penguin on the other side, and if you can get all 10 balls across if they're being a bit slow, then they'll get like a multiplier hit, and it will kind of like, think of it like a fighting game of a combo. However, then you'll start to get special balls into the arena as well. So bombs will take more damage. There's ones that if they hit you and you don't catch it and throw it straight back within like 3 seconds, it'll explode and automatically it's game over for that side. Then there'll be pitches that have got bits in the middle like mirrors or rebounds, or like spinning platforms and stuff that will then rotate and throw the ball in the complete opposite direction. And it keeps you on your toes because there's so many different variants of what can happen. And essentially the best thing that you can do with this game is to get a couple of mates over, either 2 so that you're 1-on-1, or 3 other mates together so that you've got 2 versus 2, and just play randomised games so that each time that you restart again, the arena changes and the rule set changes, because you'll be actually finding that this game has got quite a good length of longevity in it. However, if you don't have real friends, and I appreciate that this is a very real thing these days, there is quite a meaty single player campaign, thankfully. And what you do with this, essentially, each penguin starts out with base stats, and you can kind of build them how you want by unlocking tokens through single player challenges. You're kind of going on like a road map or a road trip journey around in a van to try and defeat the penguins in the Penguin Wars. And so you can kind of make your penguin faster, or you could make the attacks more powerful, or it could be that the speed of the ball is faster as opposed to yourself. It depends on how you want to build them up. Essentially, they can all kind of reformat back at the same thing if you've maxed out all of their stats again, but at least you've got like a little bit where you can adjust your play style to suit as you level up. Essentially, you'll just be put against lots and lots of different challenges where you might have like multiple matches that you've got to win against different penguins in a row. It could be that you've got specific sets of rules and arenas that you need to complete so that you complete that quote-unquote tournament. The gameplay itself doesn't really change because it presents everything to you at the very beginning. It's just you want to level up your penguin and go against harder AI challenges as you go along. But there's plenty of legs in there if you want to go and explore and unlock all of the characters in Penguin Wars. But yeah, I've actually found this to be an absolute blast to play. I also really appreciate it that if you've got 2 players or 3 players, you can fill in the other side, or like the single one with just 1 AI. So I really appreciate the flexibility and all of that as well. And having everyone play on multiple screens is quite tricky because you'll end up like wanting to watch the other side, but it's lovely to see just like split screen multiplayer back on a PlayStation 4 doing what it does and loving every minute of it. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a niche gem I think for some people, but those of you that love your arcade classics, your multiplayer games, your knockout tournament style stuff, and just quick fire fun with a simple mechanic that you can pick up and play with ease, go grab Penguin Wars when it comes out. This has been definitely a big thumbs up positive surprise for me. I'm glad I picked it up from the Hong Kong store. So yeah, cheers for watching. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I give this one 2 thumbs up. Cheers, bye bye.
This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.